Hey guys, happy 2026. We are back on deck here at the U Spray podcast and the Spray Gun Club, and I'm joined by none other than Toddy Smith, and yeah, I am obviously Mitch as well. But I hope everyone had a great Christmas and New Year, and things are off to a flyer to start the year as well for you. Yeah, Toddy, how was Happy New Year, bro? How was Christmas and New Year up in Brizzy with your family?
It was good.
Yeah,
Yeah, gotta you know how it is. You can shut off a bit, but can't shut off completely.
yeah,
But yeah, it was good. Spent a bit of time with the kids and the family, which is great. And
yeah,
yeah, you try to shut off, but you just can't help it. It's too good.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
about.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it's good. You try to wind down a little bit, and you have a couple of days is nice, and then the brain just starts ticking over, and you want to do something. You start thinking about stuff, and I think you can't help yourself, which is what it's like for a lot of business owners. But it's one of those things you need to force yourself to have that downtime, and as humans, we are always reactive rather than proactive about having a break and having downtime with the family and stuff like that, because when it gets in the year, you go, work, running kids around the sport and all those kind of things. So yeah, if you can enjoy a bit of downtime with your family and clear out that mental space, and like everyone, I don't know about you, but yeah, obviously November, December, busy time of year, lots of get-togethers. So you're having a few beers here, eating a lot of food, and I feel like after Christmas and Boxing Day, I was just like, I was sick of leftovers, and I was sick of ham and seafood, and yeah, just feeling bloated, just like I'd eaten my weight over the couple of weeks off there. But yeah, it's always good. Did you go anywhere? Just have it at home? Did you have family come around? Did you go
Yeah,
to
well,
family
every year
since?
we tend to catch up with Rodessa's family
Mm.
on Christmas, and then
Yeah,
her sister-in-law, I guess, her family. We pop over there for the afternoon for some backyard cricket, as you do, and
yeah.
you know, her Rodessa's mom makes awesome. They call them lumpias, which is a Filipino spring roll.
Oh,
So every year she makes
how good a spring
heaps of
rolls.
those.
Yeah, yeah,
And they're pretty coveted when we go to play backyard cricket. They don't last very
yeah,
long.
yeah. It's so funny talking to painters when they've come back. It's like, how your Christmas and New Year, and it's everyone's just got a story about there's just one person that can't help themselves over Christmas at like family gatherings. That's just a pain in the ass, like, and everyone's like, oh yeah, mate, Christmas it, but I had my brother-in-law over, I had my uncle over, I had this, and he just got drunk and carried on like an idiot. But
No comment.
yeah, we joke about it. Everyone's got an Uncle Eddie in their family. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation reference there. If you haven't seen it, I don't know if we can be friends, but yeah, great flick. But yeah, that's probably one thing that I enjoyed, man, in the lead up to Christmas. Like, obviously, my kids are still young, like yours, 3 and 6, and we do the Elf on the Shelf, and every parent out there that does Elf on the Shelf type thing knows how like draining and time consuming that can be, thinking about that. Obviously busy running to the end of the year, and it's like, oh, I wonder yeah, what the elf's doing tonight. And but yeah, it's a cool thing, and seeing the look on the kids' faces every day. And look, I think a lot of families, we have a lot of Christmas movies in the lead up to to the day, and my kids just starting to get some of those older Christmas movies. So we put Elf on,
Oh
and I
yeah,
love it. And they were just absolutely cracking up the whole
yeah,
time. Yeah, so yeah, I enjoy that part of watching Christmas movies and stuff going into Christmas. So yeah, it's a fun time of year.
yeah.
So
The boys love Home Alone.
Home Alone's great
Can't
too.
get enough
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah, 100%. Yeah. And what was I going to say? And then, like, obviously, over the break, Boxing Day, you've got cricket on, you've got people playing cricket. What I love about Boxing Day, because I'm a huge, American sports fan as well, and watching NBA, which is their, Christmas Day over there, NBA, NFL. It's a good day to just sit back and chill. And yeah, I didn't even have a beer on Boxing Day. I normally love having a beer and watching the sport, but I was just like felt so full and so gross, so I didn't even crack a beer. But yeah, it's interesting, but yeah, frantic run for all our customers into Christmas.
Mm.
Like roof paint. Oh, my machine's gone down. I need it yesterday. I've got to get this job done, and yeah, it's just that busy time of year. But I always say when you're busy, you're making money, or if you're not, there's something very very wrong. So yeah, and it's been talking to our distributors about the new year, and everyone seems to be a little bit slow. Like it takes a little while for things to wake back up. There's people that have extended holidays over that period with kids and following their school holidays. There is guys that come back early, but a lot of employees take a bit more time over that break as well. But yeah, not for us. It seems like as soon as we opened the doors back up on the 5th, it was repairs, and we sold a lot of machines to start the year, which is really cool. Which is not always the norm because people spend a lot of money over Christmas.
Mm.
But maybe they had time to think, and it's like, yeah, I want to go buy
So now,
one of the boys' spray guns. So yeah, it's been a good start to the year. What's cracking up Brisbane way? Anything exciting going up there? Anything to report?
man, it has been busy. And what's been really interesting to me is the amount of people that airless machines are a pretty large investment, and so supporters that we've had forever. Just nice to hear them. They come out and say, whenever I need to replace it, we're coming to have a look. The guys want to support us, but they have a machine that's only 6 months or a year old or whatever. So this year, I've had a fair few of my contacts from years past hitting us up,
Yeah,
ready to upgrade.
yeah.
And the other thing too is just the amount of guys that have been gone out of their way to search us out. We've had man, you're a hard man to find. And they're like, we went to your old shop, and they're like, oh, he's left the industry, or he's trying to find an excuse to stop the guys from finding us. But yeah, eventually they sort of seek us out, and yeah, the support's really good.
Yeah, it's funny. We've been pretty naive about that. Like, we're all over social media. We spend a fair bit of marketing and stuff. It's like, surely everyone's heard of us, but the amount of people we still get, never heard of you guys. Like, or where you been, Toddy? It's
What are you doing now?
yeah,
mean?
yeah. So it's you come across different people and different paths, which is good. So it means that there's a lot of growth out there to be had. But yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's been a good start to the year for us. And what I want to roll into is just sort of letting people know some things that are happening here at the Spray Gun Club. And one of the big things that you probably would have seen our ads rolling around is we now offer trade-ins on machines. So now, how does that work? Look, there's a few different ways. And look, obviously when it comes to repairs and servicing machines, that we get guys coming here, and it's a pretty big expense on an old machine to replace the pump. It might be a circuit board. Could be if it's a motor issue and it's not under warranty. Those type of things, and it starts that up, and then you start making decisions. Is it worth dumping more money into this machine, and am I chasing problem after problem? Because as the machines get along, like everything happens in life, it's one thing after the other. So what we like to do is actually say, look, if you're going to spend this much money on fixing this machine, we can do you a great deal on a new one with a discount, and you can trade in this old machine. And we've probably done over 50 so far, just with our repairs and servicing. But on top of that, it's, just your general trade-ins. Now, as I've said since day one, that when we started the Spray Gun Club, it has always been with a focus about painters and serving them and pain points. Now, I think back when I had some older machines, they definitely weren't performing as well as I would have liked, and you're always fixing something or someone's breaking. You're like, fuck, I could use a new machine. I really want a new machine, and I'm sick of getting it serviced, or whatever it may be. I'm wasting money and paint, but you just didn't have the funds to get a new machine, so you just stuck with it, fixed it as it broke, but you're just like, I want a new machine. So you'd wait till you save up, a good chunk of money, and you buy a new machine, right? Well, that's where we're talking about, being for the painters, is we know that a lot of guys out there are like that really like a machine and really like to support us, and they can't because they just don't have the money to invest in that, and we get it. So what we're doing is, if you've got an old machine there and you want to get rid of it, and you want to upgrade into something new and shiny, then just reach out to us. You can contact us through the website directly, via email or on the phone, and we can sort of let you know what we'd offer for trade-in on your machine, depending if it's running, what's wrong with it, all those kind of things, what it comes with. And we can tell you how much that would take off one of our new machines to send out to you. You still get all the bells and whistles, warranties, everything like that. So if you've got an old machine, you're sick of looking at it, you're sick of kicking it around the job site, then reach out to us, and we've got a solution for you guys. And everyone that we've spoken to that does it is stoked. And directly through our website and online, we've had over 100 leads come in about machine. And look, they don't always work out, because it might, there might be not enough money worthwhile to do it. But, getting a free quote doesn't cost you anything. So just reach out and we can help you out. But what's your feedback been with the trade-ins from guys?
Yeah, it's been a huge winner for us. Like, everyone's keen to do it. One thing I have noticed as well, though, is a lot of guys, because of cost, will kind of buy down a little bit. They might have a roof here and there, but they just don't want to spend 10, 11 grand on a proper roofing rig. So they sell that. They buy something small to sort of get them to the job. But we've been having a fair few people that have been, seeing our trade-in offer and upgrading their small machines into a big machine, because our big machines, our roofing rigs are only like $6,000, $5,000, compared to 10 or 11 grand.
30-meter hose extension, the works.
And so it gives these guys an opportunity, because oh man, instead of having to buy another machine, they just bought this, small machine recently, save a bit of money and get up into a machine probably more suitable for their job. The added benefit, as you said before, is they still get all the warranties and after sales support, free entry to training, all those sort of things. The free entry to training has been huge, man. I reckon the last 10 guys that we've traded in Brisbane, we give them that. We just let them know, by the way, you get free entry into our training session, and they love that. They love that, because anyone that's sprayed in Australia, more specifically, is they've all experienced some level of inconvenience, whether it's because of wrong setup or because of basic troubleshooting, and the amount of money the long term benefit of that, the amount of money they'll save just by learning basic stuff is
Yep.
huge for them. And most of them, have you ever had, man, how do I get rid of my tips are tipping all the time or blocking all the time or
Mm.
like too much overspray or,
Mm.
never primes when I want it to prime.
Yep.
And it's so we can, the amount of money they'll save just from peace of mind and lack of downtime is huge.
Mm. I just love a lot of the guys, like what we're talking about training. A lot of guys saying, mate, I don't need training, I know how to spray. And I'm just like, in life, not even just spray training, if you can't learn something from someone else, then, you just, I just think you're
Bro, it's
an
crazy.
idiot. Basically, I'm going to call it straight out. I just think you're an idiot because I feel like, we learn new things every day. Like by people that we work with, we seek out information, something that we read and everything like that. And we've had guys that have come in and done the training where we've learned something different because there's guys, I remember this guy that's done a huge amount on like oil and gas rigs and stuff and like hearing how they do things. I was like, far out. I never knew that's how it was done, or they had certain tricks and tips like, when they're spraying certain things. And I really love the interaction with painters and sharing information and stuff. And obviously you learn, you may come to our course and I'd be very surprised if you knew everything that we told you, because I just think, no one knows everything and everyone has something to learn. And if you know everything and you don't have anything to learn, then, mate, we can't help you. So,
It's weird too because there's this weird like thing, and it kind of to me it kind of highlights the grubs really. But it's like there's such this thing like, oh man, you can't. That's intellectual property. You can't share this information because you do us out of a job, or other service centers hate us.
yeah,
Service centers hate us because we tell people how to unstick a
yeah,
valve or something like that. And it's like, man, we were both like shit once,
mm, yeah,
And I was fortunate at Wagner that I had Hayden there as a
mm,
freaking weapon to rely on. If it wasn't for him, I'd be still pretty dumb.
yeah,
And it's like, but thanks to him, I was able to become better and continue to be better, And it's
yeah,
like to sit there and think like you're the only one. That's part of the problem with the industry is that no one wants to help each other, and it's like because they're afraid it's going to cost them money or
yeah,
opportunity or whatever. It's
yeah,
like that's not how it works, man.
yeah. Mate, people don't want to help each other or people don't want to listen. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah, yeah.
It's like what I noticed in the industry, not just painters, but the whole industry is there is so many people that are just whingers. The amount of problems that we, like this, and this, and we're like, okay, here's the solution, and like, oh well,
So
no,
bad.
no. So okay, so you don't actually want to get better, you don't want to improve, you just want to whinge. You know
You
what
just
I
love
mean?
the dopamine hit.
Yeah, that's
Like,
exactly right.
oh,
You
it's
just
so good,
love whinging, like, and I think it's getting worse,
man.
worse and worse. Like, yeah, it's this is my problem, so here's a solution. Nah,
Yeah,
nah.
can't
I
be that
just
easy.
prefer to just keep whinging.
Yeah,
That makes me feel better. But
yeah.
yeah, you can't help everyone. But yeah, so we got the trade in leads going hot. We have just opened up a courier service, so drop off, pick up for spray guns repair and servicing on the Central Coast and in Sydney. So from Newcastle, so fortnightly we were doing pick up and drop offs of machines, to assist all our customers. Central Coast and Sydney, and then also we are offering the same service up in Brisbane onto the north side of Brisbane. The other side of the bridge over there. So if you're interested in that or you want to find out where you can drop your machine off or organise us to pick it up, you need to reach out directly or website, social media, whatever works for you. Everyone's got a different way they like to communicate. But that's awesome. So spreading out our reach and increasing our service levels to everyone out there. So get in touch whether you're a painter or a distributor, and we can let you know how you can get involved in that. So that's another cool one. Training dates are set for this year, but we do have a lot of people reach out saying, hey, I've got a crew of us. Can we get a crew done for training? You don't have to just book in to our set dates. If you've got a crew of you guys and you want us to come out to you, or you want to bring your whole team in here and sort of have it a bit of a team building day and spray, and we can look at different dates, and you can just bring your whole team in and do your crew all at once. We've done a lot of them so far, and they've been super successful because it's great to have business owners there with their tradesmen, with their apprentices, all sharing knowledge, all helping out. So yeah, you can do that. Don't just have to book people in for the set date. So just while we're on that subject, so you'll see this on our website, in stores or online, but our first lot of training sessions will be in March. So Brisbane, we've got 5th, 6th, 7th of March, Newcastle 19th, 20th, 21st, and then from there we have June, August, and November. So basically once a quarter. But if you want to book into that, there's a QR code on these posts if you see them in stores, so hit on that. If not, just go to our website and you can book in there and then. So yeah, if you're keen for training this year, then book in early because we've already got half of it booked up already since it's been live. So yeah, and then also just on the courier service machine drop off, you'll see these posters around the stores. You just sign the QR code in there, book your machine in, and then we'll work out when we're coming to get it from you. So yeah, they're just a few things that we've got going on at the moment. Yeah, so hopefully you guys are excited about that because we certainly are. I think it's a win-win for everyone, and that's how we operate here. It's we win, you win, we win. So
Yep.
It's pretty simple, but yeah, that's a good first episode for 2026. It's good to be back. Hope you had a great time away with your family and friends, and wishing you all the success in the world in 2026, and hopefully we can be a part of that success here at the Spray Gun Club. So until next time, keep spraying.